Okay, so before we talk about the difficulties, the most important thing is what's the picture of success and where are we going? Because we always have to keep that in mind. Once we know where we're going and the importance of it, then everything is possible. So firstly, the picture of success is to have recycling part of everybody's daily life here in Romania, to reach the EU recycling targets, and to have a cleaner, greener Romania. This is the picture of success. Now, challenges, yes, this is one of the most complex initiatives, I would say, to be put in place in Romania in terms of circular economy and recycling, because it involves every single citizen in Romania. It involves 80,000 retailers. It involves the 4,000 producers and importers, all and the authorities, all working together to bring this system alive. The other thing that I would like to say is that the DRS system here in Romania is the second largest after Germany. But importantly, it is the largest fully integrated deposit return system globally. So this we need to bear in mind. Now, in terms of the challenges, bearing in mind that level of complexity, to make this work and make that cultural change, you need to put in place the infrastructure, because you have to make it easy for consumers to take part. And what we've been putting in place, RetuRO, is this infrastructure, which involves building, constructing and putting in the latest technology and state-of-the-art counting and sorting centres throughout the country. We already have 4 of these in place, launching Bucharest yesterday, which to date we can process 3 billion containers. We have another 3 centres that will be opened in the next number of months. Collecting from retailers, we've started collecting, and to date in the 5 months we've collected 350 million containers. This is growing at an exponential rate, and I have to say the hero so far is the Romanian people, because they are actively participating and wanting to make this difference. And the rate of growth of the collection has been unbelievable. April has been double that of March, and every day it's growing at a rapid rate. In terms of challenges, yes, it's the largest initiative, is huge, involving every single person in the country, and a button is pressed in last November, 5 months ago, when everybody started with something new to change their habits. So yeah, we've had a number of challenges, which is very, very normal in this system as we're growing. What are the challenges that we've had? Predominantly around collection at the moment. Because if you think about it, no, this was never done before. It's innovative, never happened. So you have started collection from the 30th of November. You don't know where the first bottles are you're going to have to collect from. And we're going nationwide, 80,000 retailers. So this is one of the things. Now, as we've progressed, every day we have new challenges, and every day we're making improvements, and every day the DRS system is getting better and better. To date, as I said, we have collected 350 million containers. We've already processed and already sold to recyclers material which will be put back into the system. So the system is working. As we've seen in other countries, the teething problems, the challenges that we're facing at the moment, we have faced and we will continue to face over the next 6 months, are normal. Every other market has seen the same challenges, because every country has the same thing. You're starting from scratch. You haven't done it before, so you're learning as we're going. What's been fantastic here in Romania is the cooperation from all parties, the producers, the retailers, HoReCa, authorities, everybody working together to resolve the issues and to making things better. And this has been fantastic.
This is wonderful, Gemma. Thank you. We have another question for you coming from online viewers. It's a predictive question. If the DRS is currently behaving well, as you are saying, when do you expect to reach the statutory collection targets for the coming years, and when will be able to reach the European average?
Okay, so when we look at what's happened with other markets, because this is important to look at what's happened in other countries, then within 18 months, 2 years, those countries have achieved over 80%, 90%. And I believe next year we will be achieving that rate, because the rate of growth here is fantastic. Once we continue to work together, because it is complex, and our country is developing in terms of infrastructure, in terms of maturity of the retail environment, we're developing, and as that's developing, it's more complex for us. But once we all continue to work together, have patience, make things better every day, then we will achieve those targets. So I see us achieving, honestly, like 90% within the next 18 months, 2 years.
That would be great. Do you have a projection from the producers maybe about the packaging put on the market this year?
So far, there's 1.5 billion products being put on the market, and we're looking at forecasts. We get forecasts every month, and that depends on how the year goes. But at the moment, 1.5 billion have been put on the market. The forecast is 7 billion. Okay, so 7 billion containers in 1 year across glass, plastic and aluminium goes on the Romanian market. And that's why I was saying about the processing centres. Today we have the capacity to process 3 billion, so 50% of that. So soon we'll be able to cope with the annual capacity.
So we're on the right track on that. Is there any assessment of the part of the market that does not yet comply with the implementation of the DRS? And here we mean both manufacturers and retailers, small, big.
So the system, because it's new and everybody's learning, okay, and part of RetuRO's role is not just putting in the infrastructure, but working with retailers, working with importers and producers to be able to enable them to adhere to and comply with the system. One of the key areas that we will need to work with more over the next number of months is the retailers, the smaller retailers, the independent retailers and HoReCa. These are key areas for us. What we've done is we've launched recently an app for the smaller retailers that they'll be able to automatically order the collection of the bags. So this will be done automatically. So that's the first thing. The second thing, besides webinars and door-to-door educational items, what we've done, the other thing we're doing is starting on the 20th of May, we're doing a roadshow right throughout the country, into the villages, into the cities and towns, to actually work with the smaller retailers, to be able to engage them, to help them to actively get involved in the system. This is critical for their business, because they need to be able to bring the consumers back to return the product to their store, so this consumer will purchase within their store. And this is very, very important. So this is what we will do over the coming months, and over the summer months, this is critical for us. And also in terms of HoReCa, HoReCa is a little bit different, because with HoReCa there's more glass, and here we're doing trials to make things more efficient with the larger HoReCas, and the smaller ones as well. So this we will work on as well over the next number of months to get a more efficient, smoother process. So step by step, every day we're making improvements.